Good morning, guys. It's Grace. Today's video is going to be about the benefits of going vegan. Not to try and force you to go vegan, but to make you more aware of your options, I guess. Because I by no means want to be a person that tries to force other people to do this. Even, I feel like just trying to force somebody to go vegan is just going to make them not want to go vegan even more than they were already probably not planning on it. So instead of trying to force you, I'm just going to try to give you some more knowledge, and you can choose to let that, change your mind about going vegan, or you could use that to decide you still don't want to go vegan. Entirely up to you. I have BC back there taking a nap, and Delilah right here. She just got her hair cut today, so. Yes, you did. Happy first day of spring, by the way, also. It's still a little cold for spring, but, it was warming up the other day, so. And it's not as cold as it's been. Assuming you're from where I am. I don't know if where you guys are is cold or not. But anyways, I have 6 benefits that I got from healthline.com that will be linked in the description below. These are just kind of the shortened versions of what the article said, so if you want more information, I encourage you to go look at the article. So yeah, let's get started. The first one is that it is richer in certain nutrients like potassium, magnesium, folate, and vitamins A, C, and E. However, this one does have a little bit of a contradictory part to it. If your diet isn't planned correctly, you could get insufficient amounts of essential fatty acids, vitamin B12, iron, calcium, iodine, or zinc. Since going vegan, because this was kind of a recent thing for me, I've only been doing it for like a couple months. Hi, baby. I've only been doing it for like a couple months, and so, like I was saying though, going vegan is a more of a recent thing for me, as of a couple months, and I started following more vegan people on social media and stuff like that, and a lot of them say B12, 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 and a lot of things say that you should take supplements. So if you do decide to go vegan, it is highly recommended by a lot of the people I see talk about it to take vitamin B12 supplements, which I might try and start doing. So yeah, that benefit also does have a downside to it. No. Sorry, I have a table over there that I keep all my stuff, and she's looking for food. She's looking to be a bad dog. Okay, so that's the first fact. What? Okay. The second fact is that you can lose excess weight. Many observational studies show that vegans tend to be thinner and have lower BMIs. So if you're looking to lose weight, going vegan might be a good choice to make, even if it is for a small period of time. Because I know lots of people, this isn't really weight related, but lots of people like to go vegan, or like have no meat Mondays or something like that. That would probably help too. But that's just my opinion. I'm not 100% sure on that. But In one study, a vegan diet helped people lose 9.3 pounds more than a controlled diet over an 18-week period. So like I said, if you are looking to lose weight, this could be a temporary thing for you, unless you want to go vegan permanently. But you know, it all depends on your lifestyle, what you want to do. The third fact is that it appears to lower blood sugar levels and improve kidney function. This whole fact has a lot more to it than I'm going to tell you. So if you want to go learn more, I highly encourage reading the article. But it says that vegans have up to a 50 to 78% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. And other studies report that diabetics who substitute meat for plant protein may reduce their risk of poor kidney function. So if you're diabetic and you're interested in this fact, I would recommend going to read the rest of it, because it had a lot about other things to do with being diabetic and going vegan that I didn't mention. So like I said, if you are diabetic or if you know somebody who's diabetic, this might be something you could go look at if you're interested. The fourth fact is that it may protect against certain cancers. So if you, this isn't from the article, if you have like a history, like your family has a history of certain cancers, maybe going vegan will lower that risk. I think it will lower it in general, but maybe if you have a history of it, it might. That is just my opinion. I don't know if that's true or not, but it says that certain aspects of a vegan diet may help protect against prostate, breast, and colon cancer. And then if you want to know how, you could go read the article for that too, because it does say in the article why vegans, well, not why necessarily, but what could be the reason that vegans have a lower risk of getting these kinds of cancers. So like if you're prone, if you're not prone, if your family has a history of prostate, breast, or colon cancer, you might want to go check out the rest of that fact. If not, you might want to go check it out anyways. The fifth fact is that it is linked to a lower risk of heart disease. Observational studies show that vegans have a 75% lower risk of developing high blood pressure and a 42% lower risk of dying from heart disease. And then it does say more about that as well. So if you want to go look at that, you can. It said something about cholesterol as well. So if you're interested in that, go check that out. Also, I'm just kind of giving you, this video is more to give you a, like the basics kind of, and if you want more information, then you can go look at the article that I got my information from. Yeah, I'm just trying to provide basic information. And then the sixth fact is that it can reduce pain from arthritis, and it talked about 1 or 2 different studies that proved this, and it talked about different kinds of arthritis and stuff like that. So if you have arthritis or know somebody who does, because it might help them if you are looking to help somebody with arthritis or lower the pain you have. And it did talk about joint swelling and morning stiffness and stuff like that. So I highly recommend checking that out as well. For me, going vegan didn't really have anything to do with any of these reasons. It's more of an environment kind of thing, why I chose to do it. But reading these facts kind of made it more like, okay, I'm gonna, you know, keep being vegan, because a lot of people get the impression that this isn't like permanent, and a lot of people might go vegan for a little while and decide they don't like it. These facts just kind of push me to try even harder to make this a permanent thing, which I was planning on making it permanent anyways. This is just kind of more motivation. It is hard though when I'm currently the only person in my house who's vegan, and my dad is very picky. He knows what he likes, and he doesn't want to steer from that at all. And so it was a little hard in that aspect, that I'm the only one vegan, so certain meals my dad has to cook something completely different for me, or he has to take a couple extra steps to make it, you know, okay for me to eat, stuff like that. So if you are considering going vegan, take that in consideration as well. If you're wondering what I did, I had to help her up on the bed because she can't jump up on the bed by herself. She has bad hips and stuff because she's getting a little old. But anyways, so if you are like me and the people in your house aren't vegan and you don't cook your own food or buy your own food, you could take that into consideration as well. I still recommend going vegan. It just might be a little bit harder for you. And I got lucky enough that my family is very supportive about it. So it's still hard, just not as hard as it could have been, because if my family wasn't supportive about it, you know, that would make it a lot harder for me, obviously. But they're very supportive. It's just, you know, they're gonna buy the food they want to eat, and then on top of that they gotta buy other stuff too, because I'm not gonna eat a lot of what they buy for themselves and stuff like that. But you know, there are a lot of benefits personally and externally for going vegan. This video I told you about a lot of the personal things like health and stuff like that. Externally, it's good for the planet and animals and all that other stuff, but maybe I could save that for a different video. I would just highly recommend looking into it if you are considering going vegan. If not, that's fine. That's your choice. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But veganism is becoming a lot more popular, so if you don't want to go vegan, I would be prepared for a lot more vegan, or vegan being a lot bigger, more talked about, and more widespread and easy, a lot more accessible than it is now. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share my videos with your friends and whoever else. If you know anybody who is vegan or wants to go vegan or is considering it, please show them this video. It might help them come to a decision. And I'll see you guys on Friday. Happy first day of spring.